Last week, we talked about one of my absolute favorite ways to reduce stress, anxiety, and to manifest. This week, we're talking about another. My name is DeJuan, and you're watching The DeJuan Show. Today, we are talking about affirmations. And if you're not sure of what an affirmation is, it's just a positive statement that reshapes the way that you see yourself. And I feel that this is very important because oftentimes we have negative thoughts that are running through our head. Things like, you're not enough of this, you're not enough of that, you're doing too much, you're not doing enough, you're not good enough. There's all kinds of thoughts that are running through our head all the time. And oftentimes they are negative. And these negative thoughts oftentimes don't even come from us. They come from friends, they come from family, they come from a boss, a past relationship, a teacher, social media, just all kinds of places. And then because you've heard it over and over and over and over, it's become implanted into your brain. And because it's implanted, now you believe it. And ultimately, you become what you believe. And if you believe all of those things, then that is what you are to become. It's like a seed. If you go and plant an apple seed, an apple tree is going to grow. If you go and plant a tomato plant, well, a tomato is going to grow. So if you plant in your mind negative thoughts, I'm not good enough, I can't do anything right, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, well, that has to grow because that is what is planted. So that's why affirmations are so important, because they help you to reshape your brain so that you can believe something different. Now, if you've never done affirmations before, you may not be sure where to start. So I want to share the ways in which I do it so that it can help you. So the first way that I do affirmations is to write them down. Now, I just did a whole video all about journaling, so I will link that so you can go ahead and check that out. The second way that I will do affirmations is to say them in my head. I grew up without a lot of money as a kid, so because of it, I now say wealth affirmations because I want to call forth wealth into my life. So one of the affirmations that I often say is, I am wealthy. Okay. And so, like I said, I will say this in my head and I will do it just kind of throughout the day. So as I'm cleaning, as I am on a walk, I will actually be stepping and then be like, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I will do that while I'm cleaning dishes, just while I'm doing anything around the house or while I'm working. I also will say them in my head right before I go to bed and right after I wake up. Now, I don't know the exact science, but I know I've heard that when right before bed and right when you wake up, your brain is the most receptive to new information. So this is why they tell you to, not watch the news or watch things that are disturbing right before you go to bed, because that implants in your brain. So as I'm going to sleep, I will say, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am wealthy in my head. Same thing when I wake up. I will do the same thing. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. And it's just become, part of my schedule, part of my routine. And after doing it so long, I don't even think about it. It just kind of happens naturally. Because of it, I am reshaping the way that I see myself. The next way that I will use affirmations is to listen to them. You can go on YouTube and search all kinds of affirmations, wealth affirmations, love affirmations, family affirmations, health affirmations. There's literally everything. So whatever it is that you're looking to manifest in your life, you can go search it into YouTube and you will find plenty of examples. So I will do that. And I will have that playing around the house, again, as I'm cleaning or as I'm doing other things. I often like to just go on a walk and listen. If you've been watching, you know that I love going on walks, and I will put the meditation on as I go on my walk. So I'm looking at nature and I'm hearing, these positive things, and it just really starts to fill me up. And I start to feel so good and grateful for everything that's happening in my life and everything that will happen. I really enjoy that, and I couldn't recommend it more. And the last way that I will use affirmations is to say them out loud. So I will get in the mirror and I will say, like, as I'm looking at myself, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am healthy, I am able to do anything, I am confident. I will say these things looking at myself. I will also sometimes just set a timer, for 5 minutes, and I will just say them consistently the entire 5 minutes. What I notice is by the time the affirmations are done, I feel so differently about myself. I feel like I am wealthy. I feel like I am strong, like I am confident, like I am able to do anything because I'm looking in my eyes. And because I'm looking in my eyes, it's like, I don't know, something about it just feels really powerful. And that is a tip in all of this, is to do whichever one makes you feel the most powerful. Because when you feel powerful, when you feel like I am these things that I'm saying, that is what will actually reshape your brain and implant a new message and a new way that you see yourself. A thing that I want to say is because I had a conversation with my mom, hi mom, about affirmations a long time ago. And she brought up that it felt like she was lying to herself. And I could see why this would be something, because, if currently you are not wealthy, but you're saying I am wealthy, it feels like you're lying to yourself. But again, you become what you believe. So whatever you believe is what you become. And I like to think, when I look out into the world, everything that we experience, skyscrapers, this microphone, the camera that I'm recording on, you look around your living room, everything in your living room, everything in your car, everything wherever you are was initially an idea in someone's mind. Someone just thought it. And then they took action and they brought it forth, and now you are experiencing whatever it is. So everything has to be an idea first. Everything has to be. So the future version of you has to be an idea first. And because of that, it's not lying to yourself. It is planting an idea so you can bring that person forth. And what I will say is, when I do my affirmations, because I've been doing them for years now, and what will happen is when I say them consistently, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy. Well, then when I'm making choices, when I'm, going to the grocery store, or, I'm online shopping, or whatever it may be, it will just pop in my head out of nowhere. What's the wealthiest choice that I could make? When I'm cleaning my apartment, I'm like, what does a wealthy person's apartment look like? It would be clean. It would be neat. It would smell good. I start to make decisions in my everyday life from the standpoint of, I am wealthy. You don't have to spend money to do this. Like I said, you can just go around your house. How would a wealthy person's house look like? How would it smell? Would it be organized? Would it be neat? Would there be clutter everywhere? Same thing for if you were looking to call in health into your life. How would a healthy person eat? How would a healthy person move through their day? How would a healthy person do anything? That's how you start to make the decisions. If you're looking for love, you're looking for a husband, then you start acting like you have a husband. If you were in a relationship and your husband would give you flowers, then go get yourself flowers. Go get yourself flowers. If you and your husband, on Sunday afternoon would go for a walk, then go for a walk. Do those things now. You will start to become that person. And then energetically, all these things will start to come to you because you are aligned. When a man sees you and he's like, wow, look at the way she's taking care of herself. Look at how neat her home is. Look at the flowers that she has herself. Maybe I should buy her flowers. It becomes natural because you're already that person. And then anyone who doesn't give you those things or doesn't do those things, you're like, no, I'm not going to have that in my life because I am this. I'm this, and I will accept nothing lower than this. So this is why affirmations are really, really important, because it changes the way that you see yourself. And again, it's changing your belief. And ultimately, you become what you believe. Now I want to give you some tips if you have never done affirmations before, okay? I'm going to give you 6 tips. They're free, okay? My first tip for affirmations is to use I am. And the reason why I say this is because saying I am changes the way you start to see yourself. I just talked about that in the last segment, but saying I am wealthy, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am confident, I am intelligent, it changes the way that you see yourself. Instead of saying, I want to be, or, I'm gonna be one day. No, I am it. I am it, because as you say it, you will start to feel it. And then because you feel it, you will be it. My next tip is to keep it simple. If your affirmation is something really long and really flowery and drawn out, well, then it becomes really difficult to repeat that over and over and over. Because in order for you to, implant a new message, you have to say it over and over and over again. So keep it short. I am strong. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am in a loving relationship. Whatever it may be, keep it short, keep it simple so that you're able to repeat it very easily. My next tip, keep it positive. When you are manifesting these things, it's important to use positive language for someone who wants to lose weight. Instead of saying something like, I am not fat, I am not fat, I am not fat. You don't want to do that, because all your brain is hearing is fat, 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 over and over and over. So that's what starts to get implanted in your brain. So you want to use something positive. So an example is, I am fit, I am fit, I am strong, I am in my perfect body. Again, use something positive. If you are looking to manifest, wealth, then I am not poor, I'm looking to get out of debt. Don't do that. Again, you're going to only hear debt. You're only going to hear poor. You've got to say, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am overflowing with financial abundance. You have to say something positive. Next, be consistent. These things got in your head because someone said it over and over and over again. So in order to implant something new, to retrain yourself, you have to say it over and over and over again. It's like training a dog. You don't do it just one time, or like working out. You don't do it one time and the thing is done. You have to do it over and over and over. So that's why, again, like saying it in your head is one of the easiest ways, because as you're walking, as you are cleaning, as you're just doing things around the house, you can say these things in your head and you will start to feel it, and then again, you will become that. Next, be specific. If there is something specific that you are looking for, say that thing. If you're looking to lose weight and you have a specific number in mind, like a specific number of pounds or a specific, weight that you want, then say that thing. Say, I am 145 pounds. I am 145 pounds. Or I am 20 pounds lighter. I am 20 pounds lighter. Say it specific. Like if you have a specific thing that you were looking, use the specific number, use the specific place, use the specific dollar amount. The more specific you are, the clearer the picture becomes, and then it's easier to call that thing forth. And then also easier when something shows up, you're like, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. I asked for this specific thing, and this thing, that ain't it. My last tip is to say these things as if you have them now. Now, again, people may be like, but I don't have this now. I don't have the relationship. I don't have the body. I don't have the money. I don't have the job. I don't have the whatever it is. The way that I like to think about this specific thing is, it's like when you go on vacation. When you go on vacation, you find a hotel, you find an Airbnb, you may be staying at a friend's house, whatever it may be. But you know exactly where it is that you're staying when you go on vacation. Are you staying there now? No, but you know that you are staying there. It's the same thing with affirmations. When you start saying these affirmations, I am wealthy, you're saying it because the future you already has it. The future you already has whatever it is that you're looking to manifest. So you say, I am wealthy, I am beautiful, I am strong, I'm in a perfect relationship, because the future version of you already has it. Just like the future version of you is staying wherever it is that you booked for your trip. It's the same principle. You're not experiencing it today, but soon you will experience it. So that's why it's really important to use the present tense, because you will. The future version of you already has it. And as you get closer, it will manifest itself and then you will begin to experience it. So those are my tips. I hope they're helpful. Maybe you have certain messages or certain thoughts in your brain and you are just wanting to not think those, to start thinking something different. So by saying these positive things over and over again, you will start to feel it. And again, because you feel it, you will become it. Because everything starts with a thought and you become what you believe. So you must start saying these things that you want until you believe them, and then you will be it. That was today's episode. I wanted to share again something practical so that you can start to see yourself differently. Therefore, you can start to live your best, highest life. So I wanted to share that. I've got some other things that I'm really excited about coming in the next few weeks. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, share your comments below. Please comment. Please comment. My comment section is so lonely and I want to have a conversation with y'all. So please comment below. Share the video with a loved one. As always, I thank you so much for watching and I cannot wait to see you next Sunday. Take care.